All right, everyone. Good morning. Please, if you have not yet made your way into the front room, please do. We're about to get started. Looks like we have a pretty good crowd assembled, so want to keep things moving. Just a few minutes late. Appreciate you all bearing with us through some technical difficulties, but I'm so happy to have all of you here. Good morning. Welcome to all of you joining me here in New York City, as well as I know there's a couple hundred people watching along online as well. So happy that you all made time in what I know is a busy schedule for everyone these days to join us. This is the 12th iteration of the Employing U.S. Vets Conference. And it's important to start with some thank yous. It takes a whole lot of people to put this event together. So we should start by thanking everyone. First, veterans, please stand and be recognized. All the veterans in the room. Thank you so much. You all are the reason that we are here today. A special thank you to all of our speakers for sharing your expertise. And of course, none of this would be possible without our sponsors. Thank you to silver sponsors, Fiserv, General Motors, and Spectrum. Bronze sponsors, United Rentals, USAA, and ETF Global. And event friend sponsors, AmeriVet Securities, Benelink, Premise Health, TD Bank, Virtual Service Operations, and Werner Enterprises. Thanks as well to our education partner, New York City SHRM. Through our partnership with them, we have both SHRM and HRCI recertification credits available for everyone attending today's conference, both in person and virtually. We're going to be sending around those codes by email either next week or the following week. So keep an eye out for that if you are SHRM certified and need to keep that certification going. We have put together an absolutely jam-packed conference agenda for you today. We have an incredible lineup of speakers talking about critical topics related to employing veterans, members of the Guard and Reserve, and military spouses as well. You can see the agenda just behind me. Scan the QR code if the text looks a bit small, and it'll pull up on your phone. But you're going to be getting great, useful, actionable advice from the start, literally, to the very last panel of the day. When I'm done speaking in a few moments, you're going to hear our keynote speaker, Bruce Townsend, who is Chief of Engagement for DoD's Employer Support of the Guard and Reserve program. He has a lot of great insight to share. And then our very last panel of the day is near and dear to my heart. It's about a topic that I think is central to everything that we do at VETS Indexes, using metrics and data to improve your organization's military-connected employment efforts. So I'm so happy to have you here. I hope you get a lot from today's event. A quick housekeeping note, please note that we altered the agenda from what we likely emailed you all a few weeks back. We shortened the day just a bit, so it's now going to end at 4 p.m. Rather than 4:30. That's our last speaker of the day. Then at 4 is when we start our cocktail hour. Open bar as always, so incentive to stay till the bitter end, and I hope that most of you can. So I said a moment ago that data is central to everything that we do at VETS Indexes, and that really all starts with the VETS Indexes Employer Awards program and its survey. The QR code behind me, different QR code than the last, will take you to our webpage that explains the Employer Awards program and gives you what you need to sign up and participate. In just a moment, I'm going to announce the 2025 VETS Indexes Employer Awards recipients. Before I do, I want to take a quick moment to explain the program to any of you joining us either in person or online who may not be familiar. How does the program work? I can answer that. Short answer, one word, data. Data is central to the employer awards. I think we have all come across people that talk a really big game when it comes to veterans, but then when you scratch just a little below the surface, it's thank you for your service, tie a yellow ribbon, and there's really nothing else there. We designed the Employer Awards program to cut past that, to get past the superficial stuff and get to the heart of what really matters to veterans seeking jobs, to their spouses, to Guard and Reserve members as well. The survey that drives the Employer Awards program has a fair number of questions, gets really deep into organizations' data, covering all things veteran employment, so we can make meaningful comparisons. I'll add that data is only helpful as long as it's accurate. We also go to great lengths to ensure the accuracy of the data that we use. We actually have a two-stage auditing process as part of our Employer Awards survey that checks organizations' data in real time as they are entering responses into the survey. And then we follow up afterwards to spot check a few answers here and there. I know many of you in the audience today are well familiar with this process, having just gotten back to me in the last few weeks answering some of these questions. So thank you very much for that. I will mention this program is open to organizations of all types and sizes, and indeed, you will see organizations of all types and sizes receiving our top level awards. So bottom line, it does not matter what sort of organization you represent. If military connected employment is priority for you, then this program is for you. I should also note the program is entirely free of charge from start to finish. And importantly, that includes the awards logo associated with the VETS Index's Employer Awards. Unfortunately, there's been a proliferation of some pay-to-play efforts out there in the veteran employment space where, yeah, sure, we'll give you an award, but you have to give us a few $1,000s if you want to display the logo for it. For us, it is critically important that the VETS Index's Employer Awards are something that can only be earned based on what organizations are doing for veterans. They can't ever be bought. And that's an important ethical line in the sand for us. So if you didn't participate in the program this year, I really hope you can participate next year. I cannot tell you how many times I've spoken with organizations participating for the first time who tell me just the process of trying to fill out the survey is very helpful for their veterans program. It tells them about policies and programs that can be helpful for veterans that they didn't even know existed. It highlights data that is important that they may not be tracking and should start tracking. So even if you think maybe it's a year too soon for us to get involved with the program, I would strongly encourage you to participate sooner rather than later, because the sooner you get started, the sooner you can start making meaningful improvements. Again, the QR code behind me is going to take you to the page on our website where you can sign up. Just fill out that yellow box, press the submit button, and you will be on our invite list for the next Employer Awards. In addition to driving the Employer Awards results, the data from our survey also drives our veteran employment benchmarking program. So what this benchmarking program does is it takes all of the voluminous data that we're capturing as part of the Employer Awards, and it turns it around back to the participating organization to let them see how their efforts stack up against several different comparative averages. So you can compare what you're doing to our full field of survey respondents, to our most highly rated respondents, the 5-star awardees, and then to 2 different looks at peer organizations similar to your own, one based on size and structure, the other based on industry. So you can really use it for level setting. We're doing this, what is everyone else in the space doing? I will also add that this is provides data at both the summary level and in granular question-by-question detail throughout the survey. So the slide that you see behind me is an example, using sample data, I should mention, of the summary level analysis that we have in our benchmarking. And the next slide is look at how we go question by question throughout the survey and pull out data from individual questions, this one focusing on internal promotions. But bottom line, organizations can use this, and many have used this as a roadmap to improving their military-connected employment programs and also improving their associated award levels. Something exciting and new we have this time is if you want to access all the great intelligence in this benchmarking, but you didn't participate in the survey, we now have special industry benchmarking reports that can, for survey participants and non-survey participants, just give them a rundown of what other organizations in their same industry are doing. Can be really valuable intelligence. And again, you can participate, you can take advantage of that even if you have not submitted a survey this year. I will mention if you guys are raring to go on this and want to do the benchmarking right away, give us a little bit of time. We have some work to do updating our back-end systems with the New Year's data, but we should be ready with that in just a few weeks. That being said, if you want to participate in the benchmarking, shoot me a quick email. I'll add you to the queue. Survey@vetsindexes.com will go right to me, and I will make sure that you're in line for when our benchmarking is ready. Survey data is also the driving force behind our indexes of publicly traded companies. If you've ever wondered why we're called VETS indexes, this is the reason why. We have developed and maintain custom indexes tracking the best veteran employers among publicly traded companies. And we use data from the survey to determine who should be included in those indexes. Now, this is the one and only thing we do at VETS that is limited by organization type. For very obvious reasons, when we're talking about financial products and publicly traded organizations, it's really only relevant to the publicly traded organizations. That being said, I want to strongly emphasize everything else that we do at VETS Indexes, the Employer Awards survey and awards, the benchmarking service, and of course the conference that we're all at here today is for organizations of all types and sizes, certainly not limited only to publicly traded companies. That being said, if you are a publicly traded company already in our index, I want to give you an early heads up about something. We're in the early stages of a new initiative related to our indexes that can give you a new way to kind of get involved with them and can yield some really cool things down the road. Still a little early to break down into a lot of details about it. Suffice to say, your investor relations departments will be very interested. So please reach out to me to learn more. Survey@vetsindexes.com, and I'll be following up with our folks in our indexes already in coming weeks and months on this. Another brand new initiative of ours that we are very excited about, and we have a couple of our partners here. I would encourage you to come and find them. Tom from Edge for Vets and Nicole from the Department of Veteran Services are our partners in our first ever veteran recruiting event. We have for years been hoping to link a recruiting event to today's Employing U.S. Vets Conference. And thanks to this partnership, it finally came together this time. Our first joint job match and workshop recruiting event is taking place next week, Monday, April 14th. It's going to be at Fordham University's Lincoln Center campus, just a short walk from where we are today. And I know some of you all are already on the list. Some of you won't be able to join us this time, but I want to let you know we are looking to make these a regular recurring feature of our conferences. So please reach out if you're interested in learning more and participating in the future. We would love to have you. Info@vetsindexes.com, and we will get you set up for next time we have a veteran recruiting event, hopefully in the fall or possibly next spring, possibly before then. We'll see. So with that, it is now time to unveil the VETS Index's Employer Awards recipients for 2025. I will mention that if your organization is an awardee and you would like a plaque to commemorate your award, we do have plaques available, and we also have discounts both for if you order in the next month or so, and also if you order multiple plaques, perhaps if you have different locations. So if that's interesting to you, just scan that QR code. It'll take you to the page on our website where you can get started with your order. This year, I am so excited to say a record number of organizations yet again participated in the VETS Index's Employer Awards program, and we are recognizing nearly 300 of them with awards today. I'm going to read off the names of the organizations receiving our highest level award, the 5-Star Employer Award, and I will also show on the screen behind me the names and logos of all of our awardees. Congratulations to all of our awardees. And one other thing I realized I forgot to do, here is the physical plaque. If you're wondering what it actually looks like, not just a screenshot, this is it. And we'll have it at our booth as well. But congratulations to all of our awardees. Let me now start reading them off. Our 5-star awardees for the 2025 VETS Index's Employer Awards are Academy Securities Incorporated, Aldevra LLC, Alight Solutions, Allo Communications, Amentum, American Systems, AmeriVet Securities Incorporated, Anvil Systems Group Incorporated, ASRC Federal, Bancroft Capital LLC, Benelink, Booz Allen Hamilton, CACI International, Cincinnati Incorporated, Combined Insurance, Comcast Cable, Con Edison, Cortec Incorporated, Cox Enterprises, Critical CXE, CWT Sato Travel, Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Agency, Enbridge, Expansia, Fiserv, General Dynamics Mission Systems, Greencastle Associates Consulting LLC, Gulfstream Aerospace Corporation, Hearst, IO Studio LLC, Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, JCTM, Kansas City National Security Campus managed by Honeywell FMNT, Lowe's Companies Incorporated, Maximus, Merck, Navy Exchange Command, New York Department of Corrections and Community Supervision, Parsons Corporation, Performance Contractors Incorporated, Power Home Remodeling, PPL Corporation, Precise Systems, Premise Health, Roberts and Ryan Incorporated, Sabre Systems LLC, Scientific Research Corporation, Serco Incorporated, the Americas division of Serco Group PLC, Southern Company, Spectrum, TAC Industries Incorporated, Talents Ascend LLC, Tennessee Valley Authority, Texas Department of Family and Protective Services, the University of Arizona Police Department, the Warrior Alliance, Trinity River Authority of Texas, UBS Financial Services Incorporated, United Rentals, UPMC, USAA, Verizon, VetJobs, Viasat, Walden Security, Werner Enterprises Incorporated, Windstream Holdings, and Excel Energy. Congratulations, and thank you very much to all of our awardees.